Detention Officer Francisco Flates, Cherokee County Sheriff's Department, North Carolina, into watch, June 30th, 2025. Francisco Flates was a man who left a lasting impression on every life he touched. Whether you knew him as Francisco, Papi, Cisco, or Chico, one thing remained the same: his heart was limitless. He never met a stranger, he never hesitated to help, and he never stopped showing up for the people he loved. He was a man who encouraged others, stood beside them, and made sure they succeeded. His love for his family was unmatched, and his presence, marked by booming laugh and a generous spirit, will never be forgotten. Francisco was more than a detention officer. He was a husband, a father, a grandfather, and a light in the lives of so many. He is survived by his wife, children, and a large, loving family who carry forward his legacy of kindness, strength, and unwavering love. Today we welcome his wife, Teresa. Parole Agent Joshua Bird, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Division of Adult Parole Operations, into watch, July 17th, 2025. Parole Agent Joshua Bird was a man defined by service, strength, and quiet leadership. A veteran of the United States Navy, Joshua dedicated his life to protecting others, first in military service, and then for more than a decade with the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. He was known for his calm presence. Sometimes those around him described him as a superpower. Strong, steady, and compassionate, he treated everyone with dignity and respect, earning the trust and admiration of his peers. But above all, Joshua was a family man, a devoted husband, proud father, a man whose greatest joy was the life he built with those he loved. His loss is felt deeply, not only in California, but across the entire corrections community. His legacy lives on in his service, his sacrifice, and in the family he loved beyond measure. Today we welcome his wife Jessica, his daughters Jalen and Nevaeh. Sergeant Frederick Coleman Sr., Cummings Unit, Arkansas Department of Corrections, into watch, July 31st, 2025. Sergeant Frederick Coleman was a man of strength, faith, and unwavering dedication. For 15 years, he served the Arkansas Department of Corrections with honor, earning the respect of his peers and recognition for his outstanding service. But beyond the uniform, Frederick was a devoted husband, a proud father of 6, and a loving grandfather. He built his life around faith, family, and hard work, values that guided everything he did. Whether serving his community, building his business, or simply spending time with those he loved, Frederick lived with purpose. He will be remembered as a man who gave his all to his work, his family, and everyone fortunate enough to know him. Today we welcome his wife Venus, his daughter Zariah, and his sons Frederick Jr. and Cedric, and his granddaughter Riley, excuse me. Correctional Officer James Jackson, Hardy Correctional Institution, Florida Department of Corrections. End of watch, August 15, 2025. Officer James Jackson was a young professional whose impact for exceeding his time in service, known for his determination, his positive spirit, and his ever-present smile. James brought energy and light to those around him. He was eager to learn, eager to serve, and proud to wear the uniform. Those who trained alongside him remember his enthusiasm, the way he embraced every challenge with focus and every success with joy. Though his time in the profession was brief, his legacy is lasting. He will always be remembered not only for how he served, but for the spirit he brought with him every single day. Today we welcome his mother Jennifer and his father James. Master Corrections Officer Jeremy Hall, River North Correctional Center, Virginia Department of Corrections, into watch, November 17th, 2025. Jeremy was the kind man people were drawn to, strong, dependable, and full of life. He brought laughter, light, and a sense of ease wherever he went. He was a man who loved deeply his wife, his daughter, his family, and never hesitated to show it. He lived with joy, often making others laugh, often lifting others up, and always showing up when it mattered most. Whether through his work or his relationships, Jeremy lived by a simple principle: be firm, be fair, and be consistent. His presence made people feel safe. His spirit made people feel seen. And his legacy will live on in every life he touched. Today we welcome his wife, Dawn, and his grandma, Ruth.